Mr. Chairman. General Wendt, there's been a disturbing and growing list of examples in the Balkan region where the Trump family and political allies of the president have been seeking to use their proximity to power in order to get rich. There's the example of the Trump Hotel proposed to be built in Belgrade, which fell apart amidst a massive corruption probe regarding permits that likely were not supposed to be given. There is the example of Trump ally Michael Flynn and Trump's personal election lawyer having won approval to build a lucrative energy pipeline worth millions of dollars in the region, despite these two individuals having zero experience in energy infrastructure. There's actually an emerging story in Albania where some of the president's political consultants are now making millions off of advising the opposition. In Albania, this is a country that's made a lot of progress on corruption. But I do worry that our diplomats in the region are being asked to facilitate these contracts that are not in the best interest of the United States, but are putting money into the pockets of Trump himself, his family, and his friends. And so I just want a personal commitment from you that you are not going to be in the business of trying to facilitate business that's not in the best interest of the United States, but is in the best interests of people close to the president. And your commitment that you will stand up in our effort, longstanding effort, to fight corruption in Albania. Albania is a great friend, but a country that still needs to make progress, and our embassy there has to be fighting corruption, not helping to enable it.
Well, thank you, Senator, for your question. I'm not familiar with personal, family investments in Albania, but if there are any questions about their personal interactions, I would direct you to them. I know my job as a U.S. ambassador is to facilitate U.S. businesses. And if they are conducting business, they're all U.S. businesses without preferential or derogatory treatment based on personalities. My job, I want to make sure that things are done the right way, that the rule of law is followed, that the playing field is level, and the second piece, Senator, you mentioned about corruption. Again, I agree that the SPAK organization that is there, the special structure against corruption and organized crime, I believe has been, from what I read, has been very effective. I'll look forward to getting on the ground to understand really what's happening and not happening.
I think the phrase you used, make sure the playing field is level, that's what's most important. Because right now it doesn't look like it's level. It looks like if you're a friend of the president, you get advantage, even from the embassy, in pushing your business deals. Of course, your job is to stand up for U.S. interests, but we want to make sure that every U.S. business, not just those that have connections to the president, get a chance to do business in the Balkans.
Thank you, and I can commit that to you, Senator. I will ensure across the board to be advocating for U.S. businesses.
Thank you to all of you.